Hello students, welcome to my third video in my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to focus upon class 10 literature portion of CBSE board. The poem's name is Fire and Ice. It is written by Robert Frost. He is one of the greatest poets we know. He is very popular and also very famous for his simple writing, but the inner meaning which he gives us through his poems are really very much that can be taken practically into our life. So the central idea around which the entire poem revolves is that only love, equality, mutual understanding. What's the meaning of mutual understanding? When you understand each other, I will understand you, you will understand me. And sympathy, when you show sympathy, when you show kindness towards poor and the needy, for one and all can help in establishing peace on the earth. These are the only four things that can establish peace and harmony on the earth. The poet mentions that both fire and ice can bring probable end to this world. The end to this world, the apocalypse that can be caused by fire, it can be caused by ice. Fire can totally destroy forests and create a total alarming situation which leads to extreme climate change, which will not be compatible for students to, or sorry, for people to exist. And ice can break off from polar regions, they can melt, they can rise the sea levels, and this way that can also bring in the end to the world. The poet talks about how fire represents desire and can therefore be a cause of the end of the world. Now fire, in this sense, he has an inner meaning to it. Fire means the inner fire that we have, that is the desire. Like Lord Buddha said, that desire is actually the root cause of all troubles. If we stop having desires, the troubles will automatically vanish. He also mentions ice as second issue to symbolize that the coldness and indifference towards one another will also be enough to bring an end to this world. Too much fire and passion can quickly consume a relationship, while cold indifference and hate can be equally destructive. Too much fire and passion, if we have too much desire and if we have passion, then this can quickly consume a relationship. It can easily eat up a relationship. While cold indifference, when we have indifference, we have cold wars. I am talking to you very softly, but inside my mind is totally against your views and points. And hate can be equally destructive. Two things: we can also improve relationships, we can also destroy relationships the similar way. So we should take in things moderately. Stanza 1. Explanation of the poem. Some say the world will end in fire, some say in ice. From what I have tasted of desire, I hold with those who favor fire. Now, his opinion is that it is fire that is going to end the world. It is the desire that is going to end the world. The poet is analyzing about the end of the world. He says, he opines that the fire in ourselves is going to end the world, the endless desires. He considers the age-old question of whether the world will end in fire or ice, but the two reasons contrast each other and are equally opposite to each other. On one side of the debate are those people who are in favor of fire. They believe that it will be the heat and the passion or the desire which will lead the humanity, the world to end. On the other side of the debate are those people who favor ice and feel that it will be the ice, that is the indifference, the cold war within us, which is going to destroy the world. Frost is providing a powerful statement on the subject of greed and jealousy. Frost here represents greed and jealousy. He is saying that above anything else, even hatred, which is the trait of humanity, is most likely to lead the world to its demise. Demise means death. Now we are going to stanza 2. But if it had to perish twice, perish means destroy twice. If the earth really had an option to get destroyed twice, I think I know enough of hate to say that for destruction, ice is also great and would suffice. Fire and ice both are equally destructive. The poet is very much sure